The Federal High Court in Abuja has ordered the release of the convener of the #RevolutionNow protest, Omoyele Sowore, from the custody of the Department of State Services.
Justice Taiwo, who made the order, held that he should be handed over to his lead counsel, Femi Falana. Celestina Area has details.
To change the way business is done.
After 45 days in detention, the court has ordered the release of the presidential candidate of African Action Congress on the February 2019 election and publisher of Sahara Reporters, Omoyele Sowore. He was arrested on 3rd of August by operatives of the Department of State Services in an hotel in Lagos on account of the revolutionary protest which he has spearheaded. Omoyele Sowore was detained for 45 days on orders earlier granted by the court. The State Services had brought an ex parte motion seeking the court for an order to detain Mr. Sowore beyond the 48 hours of his arrest required by law. But Justice Taiwo had ordered the DSS to detain Sowore for 45 days against its request of 90 days and adjourned for hearing on 25th of September. Due to the fact that the judge will be absent from court on the 25th of September, he ordered that the matter be heard on the 24th of September. At the resumed sitting, lead counsel to Mr. Sowore, Femi Falana, informed the court that the order issued by the court on August 8, 2019, permitting the DSS to hold the respondent for 45 days, had expired on September 21st. He urged the court to issue a consequential order releasing the respondent from custody. In response, counsel to the DSS said that since charges have been filed against the respondent on September 20th, it was lawful to continue to keep him in detention until arraignment. But Mr. Falana said filing of charges cannot metamorphose into a detention order. A citizen cannot be detained in anticipation of arraignment. Counsel to the DSS withdrew the application, asking for the extension of the period of detention of Mr. Sowore for further 20 days. He held a request for the withdrawal of the said application was based on the fact that charges have been filed against the respondent. Counsel to Mr. Sowore said that on grounds of the expiration of the detention order and the withdrawal of the DSS request for further detention of the respondent, he should be released. Presiding Judge Justice Taiwo held that Mr. Sowore should be released to his lawyer, Femi Falana, who is to produce him for arraignment whenever he is required.
The State Security Service, which had sought to amend the detention order of Mr. Sowore for another period of 20 days, was compelled this morning to apply for the withdrawal of the application ex parte. And of course, on our own part, we withdrew our own applications for bail when we thought he was being investigated for terrorism, as well as the other application to challenge or challenging the order.
The judge, however, said that since charges had already been filed against the respondent, he must deposit his passport and other travel documents to guarantee his availability for trial.